Hey friends, welcome back to Life with Mrs. B and welcome to another episode of Foodie Friday. If this is your first time here, hey, my name is Paula. I like to eat. If that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe. Today I have got 5 family-friendly and really tasty, budget-friendly meals that you can make for your family. Dinner tonight, friends, we have got lasagna. I made this earlier. Well, I didn't make it all earlier, but I've got some little spectators waiting for dinner. But I made the pasta sauce in the slow cooker and then put my beef in it. That sounds weird. Then put the beef, not my beef, the beef in the slow cooker along with the sauce, and I let it sit for a little bit. I used the same sauce that I used, I would say the one I used in the pizza recipe, in the last recipe, so I'll link that again. I used that, blended it up, and then put the beef in, let it sit for a little bit. Then the cheese sauce, I just actually used a jar of Aldi's lasagna sauce, lots of cheese on top, then some homemade garlic, well, homemade-ish garlic bread. I just use these kind of par-baked ciabatta buns or rolls. I get these from Costco. You get 5 2-packs for like £2.50. It's a really great price. And to make the butter, I just do some butter, some salt, some garlic powder and some parsley, and that's it. And then, so I cook the bread a little bit, then split it in half, then put the butter on top, and that's it. Put it back in for a few minutes, boom. And then for a veggie tonight, we are having corn on the cob. These corn on the cobs are absolutely giant, like massive, and I made a fun butter to go on them. So we have got in here, oh, it's quite dark over here, but we have got some butter, some honey, some salt and some garlic. So we'll see how that is like spread on them. Hopefully it's nice. So I'm gonna let the lasagna sit for a little bit and then we'll come back and serve it up. I feel like sometimes when you dish up lasagna, it comes out real pretty like this. Sometimes it looks like this. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. So we've got the lasagna, the garlic bread and the corn on the cob with the butter. And I am ready for this. These kids are hungry, so they're looking forward to this. For dinner tonight, we are having chicken noodle soup. I made the broth or the stock myself. It doesn't look very appetizing. It's just very brown and white. But I made the broth myself. We had a roast chicken on Sunday and I made the broth. I just simmered up the chicken carcass. It sounds delicious, with some vegetable scraps that I had and loads of water, some salt, some pepper, that kind of thing, and made the broth. I stripped all the chicken off the chicken carcass. So in here I've got that broth with the chicken and some udon noodles and some sweet corn, and that is it. Something like spring onion would be nice in this. Oh, I do have a little bit of soy sauce as well, but spring onion would be nice to kind of give it a nice green colour, or you could put like some chopped up spinach in this, something like that. This one is for Thomas and Sky and Oben, and this one is for Argyll. He does not like corn, so he just couldn't eat that. So yeah, that's for dinner tonight, guys. Tonight for dinner, I am keeping it simple. I've got a little chef over here helping me and a pan that's very hot, hence that sound that I'm sure you guys can hear. So yeah, simple dinner tonight. I've got a couple of these chicken fillet burgers in the oven. We're not going to have them as burgers, we're just going to have them as chicken. I've also got some homemade potato wedges or chips in the oven. And then over here, I'm just doing some green beans. For the potato wedges, I just peeled the potatoes, cut them into wedges, and then I like to just put them in the microwave on a plate like this and steam them for like 5 minutes. Ignore all the mess, we also have brownies. And then that just gives them like a chance to kind of cook in advance. And then I just put some olive oil on them, salt, pepper, garlic powder, into the oven they go. And then these just straight out the bag and into the oven. This is just some green beans that I have topped and tailed and cut in half. And then I have them in here in my skillet and they're getting nice and like charred. That's the best way to have green beans in my opinion. Just in a little bit of butter and olive oil. And then when they're pretty much done, we'll put in some garlic, some salt, some pepper, some lemon juice, and they will be delicious. Here's how the plates turned out with the chicken, the beans, and the homemade chippies or wedges. Yeah, I say chippies, I'm like 6 inside. Sorry. So dinner tonight we are having homemade fakeaway. Looks like a witch's cauldron with all the bubbling going on in here. So we quite often like a takeaway. We really enjoy a takeaway, but it's so expensive. If we get one once a week, we spend like £35 on the Chinese. So here is my homemade version of it. So in here I've got some satay sauce. I will put the link for the recipe that I used down below, but it's curry. It's coconut milk, it is lime juice, soy sauce, peanut butter, some garlic powder. I did pimp it up a little bit because it was a little bland. I fried off an onion, some garlic first, and then added everything in. And I also added in salt, which I didn't call for, and way more lime juice, and also some garlic powder as well. Then over here I've got a sweet and sour going on. It's kind of dark, which is fine. It did say you could use red food colouring, but I don't think we need that, do we? But it was sugar, some vinegar, some pineapple juice, what else? Ketchup, soy sauce, that kind of thing. So we've got these ones going here, and then in the oven I have some chicken that I got from Aldi. I'll show you it once it's done, and some spring rolls. In there I've got some rice going in my rice cooker. You know where the mess, just don't look over here, don't do it. Yeah, spring rolls, and then we're going to also have prawn crackers, so no veggies apart from like the onions that's in that. And you know, welcome to Friday nights. I don't know if I said I put pineapple juice in this, but I did put pineapple juice in this. But anyway, I got the pineapple juice from a can. Apparently if you use fresh pineapple juice, it doesn't thicken up when you put your cornstarch slurry in it. I don't know if that's true or not, but you could for sure, this is not coming out here, you could for sure put onions, peppers in either of these, both of these. You could serve them with noodles instead of rice, with chips, whatever you like. So you could put vegetables in it. And this is the chicken. It is the battered chicken breast chunks from Aldi in the frozen section. I do have it in my grocery haul, so check it out if you want to see which ones it is. So dinner is done. It doesn't look particularly appetizing. I can kind of appreciate how that looks, but it tastes delicious. So we've got the satay chicken, the rice, the sweet and sour chicken with some pineapple, some spring rolls, some veggie, some duck, and then some prawn crackers, and that is dinner for tonight. I'm going to be using this and some other things to turn it into some deliciousness. And I have myself a helper with an itchy face, and you are going to use your knife. You're going to cut up these hot dogs. Are you ready for this? Mm-hmm. Yes? Do you think you can do it? Mm. What? We've cut up our pastry.
So badly want to eat it.
You so badly want to eat it. Don't do that, right? And then get yourself a hot dog. So I've measured the pastry so that it's the same width, roughly, as a hot dog. That's at Argyll. And then get a wee bit of your egg wash. Got some egg wash here. And we're going to put it along here.
Why is it cold?
Why is it cold? Because it's egg. And that's it, and keep going. And then we're going to roll the hot dog up. Good boy, like a, I don't know, piece of sushi or a burrito. Roll it up like a burrito. That's it. And then give it a little push. That's a job. And then we're going to use, oh, your cheeky bit of hot dog. That's it. And then turn it the other way around. Good job. Now you're going to use Mummy's sharp knife here. Now this knife is very sharp, okay? You're going to cut it into thirds. Do you know what that means?
No.
No? How many equal pieces do you think I want?
3.
3. Yes, okay. So that would give us 2 equal pieces. So I would say about here. That's it. And just cut straight through. Good job. Well done. And then on to the next one. You cut that in half.
Yeah?
Yeah. Good job. So now me and Argyll have rolled all these out, sealed them all up, and we had some pastry that like wasn't enough, you know, like the way it was cut. So what I'm going to do now is egg wash the top of them, and I'm going to pop some everything but the bagel seasoning blend. I got this from Trader Joe's. Sad, this is my last bottle. I went to America a year and a half ago, and this is all I have left. So I yeah, go do that and then just pop them in the oven. Here's how these little hot doggy pigs in blanket things turned out. So you can see these are the ones with the everything but the bagel seasoning on them, and then these ones, and then these ones, the sausage is like nice and crisp. They look So good. I'm serving it with some carrots. I have some waffles and some salad, and that's what the kids are going to eat. Waffles as in potato waffles, not breakfast waffles. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this What's for Dinner, make sure and give it a big thumbs up. Comments will be off because YouTube doesn't like me, but you can chat with me over on the community tab or on Facebook or on my blog lifewithmrsb.com. Thanks, guys.